Synthetix. So, Synthetix is a decentralized liquidity provision, effectively. But what's quite intriguing about this is you can mint assets and they can create assets that are synthetic assets that are synced with, say, their real life stock prices. So say you wanted Apple stock, but you didn't want to actually go through the rigmarole of sorting out some Apple stock for yourself. Synthetix can do that with a synthetic version of it. Very cool idea, very interesting idea. Potentially one that could do very well this year. I'll talk about what would need to happen for this to have a really good rally. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, when I did the videos, I showed myself buying these coins. They were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of money. You could have done the same. Let's say you had put $100 into the coins when I released the videos. These are the prices you'd have gotten in on. All you would have needed to do is sit on these coins for 16 months and you'd be able to sell at these prices. And these are what your profits would have been. So a total profit from the 100 into each of the 26 would have been over 123 grand. Now, in under a year and a half, that's pretty great. Thing is you don't have that long now. We are in a bull cycle. September, we are going to have huge money printing. We are going to have rate cuts, two big catalysts in 2021 to kick prices up. If you're not happy or confident with the coins that you own, it's time to do something about it. And if you head over to copymycrypto.com and just read through the site, on there you will see what my members have earned. You will see their testimonials. You can watch the videos and see the successes that we've had. It's all public record. So you can verify all on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm buying or selling and the price that I'm doing it at. So my members are in and out of crypto, same price, so they make the same profit. They just don't have to do any work. And if that sounds good to you, pause this video now, click on the link in the description, and just check it out and see if it's for you. Now, Synthetix. So Synthetix is it's built a decentralized liquidity provisioning tool or protocol that can be tapped into for any purpose or various purposes. Deep liquidity and low fees serve as a backend for a number of exciting protocols on both Optimism and Ethereum. So many user-facing protocols in the Synthetix ecosystem like Quenta, Lyra, Polynomial, 1inch, Curve, all tap into Synthetix liquidity to power their protocol. And Synthetix is built on Optimism and Ethereum mainnet. They are going to be launching on Arbitrum very soon. And the network itself is collateralized by the SNX token, along with Ethereum and LUSD, which enables the issuance of synthetic assets. And synths literally track and provide returns on the underlying asset without requiring one to directly hold it. So you could own Apple, you could own synthetic Apple, and it's pegged to the price of Apple. However, you don't own Apple. And it's an important distinction because, there are a number of stocks, as an example out there, that offer dividends if you are a shareholder. The thing is you probably know you're not going to be entitled to those dividends under the Synthetic Assets Protocol because you're not an owner. You're not a true owner because you own a synthetic version. But what this does potentially enable is the entire stock market to run 24/7. You could literally get that up and running thanks to Synthetix. And obviously it would require an immense partnership with places like the New York Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange, the NASDAQ, all of those. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it were to, there is an immense amount of value to Synthetix because fundamentally, a lot of money is left on the table because of the way trading hours work within stocks. And crypto market is 24/7. Now, crypto market is still a fraction of what the stock market is. But imagine if the stock market was 24/7, the amount of money that would be flowing in and out would be amazing. It would be incredible, and it would mean Synthetix could be worth, if they were to be the ones facilitating the sort of 24/7 trading, in theory, they could be worth $1 trillion. They're not, obviously, and that's not happened yet and may never happen. But it is something worth noting. It's a point that was strongly highlighted back in 2021 by Tiki Tuari. If you don't know him, he does the Palm Beach newsletter. Owned by a lot of people pay for that. Kane Warwick is the founder of Synthetix, and Kane Warwick is also a non-executive director at Blue Shift Retail Network. Prior to Synthetix, he'd worked on several other cryptocurrency projects. He also founded Pouncer, which is a live auction site exclusive to Australia. Peter McKean is the project CEO with over 2 decades of experience in software development. Jordan Momtazi is the COO, business strategist, market analyst, sales leader with lots of experience in blockchain, crypto, digital payments, and e-commerce. And then you got Justin J. Moses, is the CTO, who was the former director of engineering at MongoDB and deputy practice head of engineering at Lab 49. He also co-founded Pouncer. So good resumes between the entire team. And what's recently happened for Synthetix, so they're betting on a new multi-collateral perpetuals ahead of the Arbitrum rollout. This could be huge. So Arbitrum is the home of DeFi derivatives. There's no doubt of that. There's a large number of protocols and the competition is fierce. The big question has been, why would you use synthetic perps in a crowded marketplace like Arbitrum? So they're going to be launching an Arbitrum exclusive product feature. And that feature is multi-collateral. So no one currently has this on Arbitrum, and it's going to be an extremely large unlock. So perpetuals are a type of derivative that allow traders to buy or sell an asset at a future date with no expiration. On Arbitrum, DeFi protocol GMX currently dominates the decentralized perpetuals market with upward of 430 million in total value locked. That's according to DeFi Llama data. DeFi Llama is very good, to be fair. A number of applications built on Synthetix specialize in perpetuals trading, but others focus on yield strategies such as basis trades. Instead of just margining perps with like a stable coin or what, synthetic perps on Arbitrum are going to be able to be margined with Ethereum and Bitcoin as well. They also plan to integrate Chainlink data streams in their upcoming version 3 deployment on Arbitrum. So yes, initially, I think this multi-collateral feature will be a way to compete with incumbent Arbitrum DeFi protocols such as GMX. But it's not just about perpetual futures. It's really about allowing people to build on top of this system in a composable, permissionless way. So again, they are really trying to improve the ability for anyone to participate in Synthetix. And whether that's a developer or whatever. Now, their growth has been decent. I wouldn't say, it's the best out there, but there are a lot of people that a lot of projects that are using Synthetix liquidity protocol for their own projects, right? Whether it's perpetuals, whether it's asset management, whether it's just AMMs. Lots of places are tapping in Synthetix's protocol, and it's for good reason, right? They have not had an issue whatsoever with their liquidity provisions. And as you can see as well, some of the things that they offer as of right now, pretty good. USDC, auto compounding, and potential earnings as over 20% per year. Spartan Council, over 20% per year. These are good returns. I do often feel a bit somewhat concerned about getting a 20% return on a stable coin. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but saw that a lot of projects offering that in 2021, and they'd over offered, but those were pretty much centralized marketplaces or centralized exchanges. They weren't so much to do with, or less to do with DeFi, not completely less. But, in terms of earnings, very, very good. The key thing really is going to be how well does this go when they launch on Arbitrum true and proper, when they've got version 3. Because I think this could actually, I think with a collateral, I actually think this could do very, very well. There is a lot of need for a wider derivatives market within crypto. As of right now, crypto is still hugely unexposed to derivatives, whether it's perpetual markets or futures. And it's still a fraction of what it is in the stock market. However, for there to be growth, there needs to be multiple chains that it's built upon, as well as multiple options for how people want to engage with it. And a multi-collateral system could work very, very well, because there are a lot of people that don't necessarily want to use stable coins. They want to hold their stable coins to invest. But if they're confident in a trade, they may be willing to utilize Bitcoin or Ethereum, for example, as collateral when making that trade. Potential there is much wider. You've got so many ways for people to engage with a derivatives market. Potentially, we could see, more a great deal more money flowing through Synthetix in the perpetuals market as a result of this multi-collateral option. There is potential here for Synthetix to do very, very well. The issue really is going to be users. How many users can they onboard? How many developers are going to continue to tap in to Synthetix liquidity protocol? If we see more and more and more places that want to do this, then we will see Synthetix grow. If we see more users engaging in Synthetix, then we will see it grow. Those are kind of key things that have to happen. If they don't happen, Synthetix may struggle. Now, I still think there is a world where Synthetix can get as high as $40, and that's down to fundamentally how high does Bitcoin go, how high does Ethereum go, and do we have another wave in DeFi? Because there's definitely, DeFi's been brewing a bit lately. When we had a bit of the market drop after the Japanese carry trade, we saw DeFi coins recover much, much faster, which is often a sign that maybe there's a lot more liquidity, maybe there's a lot more interest in that area. And if we see real growth in the DeFi sector with a narrative takeover as opposed to deep in real world assets and AI, we could see some money flow in. Synthetix could, in theory, hit $40. That's kind of the best case scenario in my eyes. I think, to be honest, if price doesn't start, because it's, what was it, $1.48 right now? And I swear it was like $1.50 when I started this. It's dropping a little bit. But American markets are open now, so I imagine we're seeing a bit of a tumble. Yeah, we are. If price doesn't recover and get back over, $3 pretty soon, realistically in September, I think it needs to do that. If it doesn't do that, I think the best it's going to hope for is about $10. Honestly, I think September next month is a big, big month, and based on halving cycles and everything else, September/October are meant to be the 2 months where we really start seeing the markets push positively. So, interesting one. Like I say, I think best case scenario is $40, but I think that key thing is really a DeFi narrative taking over. If it can't recover above $3 next month, I think we're going to see it struggle to 10. But they're my perspectives. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle. If you are not confident in the coins that you own right now, it's time to do something about it. If you head over to copymycrypto.com, there's a link in the description. On there, you will see what my members have earned. You'll see the successes that we have had on the site. You can read their testimonials, watch the videos. You can verify everything on the website, on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into the markets, and when I find a coin that I want to buy, I tell my members the coin and the price I'm going to buy it at. When I find there's a coin I want to sell, I tell my members the coin and the price I'm going to sell at. So my members get in and out of crypto, same price as me, so they make the same profit. They just have no work to do. That's the added bonus, right? And if that sounds good to you, like I say, get onto the site, read through it all, watch it all, verify it all. And if you like what you see, try it out, guys. Because, like I said, if you don't get the coins sorted in your portfolio before, this next month really kicks off, you're going to watch a lot of people making money while you don't. And that's a crappy position to be in. That's it from me. Take it easy. See you in the next vid.